So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We're going to talk about Thomas Partey. Apparently, Arsenal are open to offers. If an important bid comes in, what does that mean? What does an important bid mean? Does that mean a big bid? Does that mean somebody that actually puts a bid in? Or, I don't know. All of this new speak within football is complicating everything because nobody really knows what it means. But anyway, do smash the like button up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Big up to everyone donating via the super thanks option. Appreciate each and every one of you that is doing that. Leave your comments and questions. And yeah, man, make sure you sub to the second channel as well. Drops a video on that about Ruben Neves going to Saudi. Excuse me. Which is kind of mad considering he's only 26. But there we go. It is what it is. Go and check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, Thomas Partey, bit weird that we would be letting him go. Bit weird that Arsenal fans that I've seen all over the internet, the usual suspects, all of them, like I said, they get the memo from the club and told what to say and what to tweet because they're all open to selling him. How? You spent all season telling Man United fans that he's better than Casemiro. Bit of a weird one, really, isn't it? So if he's better than Casemiro, why do you want to sell him? Oh, but Lee, you know, we've got to get good money in for him now. You know, everyone says that we're not very good at selling. So now with 2 years left, we're selling. Okay, well, cool. Ruben Neves is going for 47 million with a year left. So I fully expect at least 70 million for Thomas Partey. At least 70 million for Thomas Partey. Furthermore, if this is a true story and we do sell him, let's say, that means that we're maybe getting Declan Rice. Well, there's talks of Lavia. But then after that, we've got Jorginho and Mohamed El Neni. So you're telling me that we're going to get rid of Thomas Partey, put Declan Rice in there, and then we're going to have Lavia. Is Lavia coming in as a backup? Is Jorginho going to play every week, or is El Neni playing? This makes no sense. It makes no sense to get rid of him. If you want to get rid of him next summer with a year left in his contract. Yeah, why are you trying to get rid of him now? It makes no sense to me. And the crazy thing is let's say we've got Lavia and Declan Rice in. Two top players. I like them. I like Lavia. I think despite him playing for a shocking team, he's been the highlight of that shocking team. And he's obviously a very good player. The buyback clause Man City have got doesn't kick in until 2024. So we can go and get him now. Yeah, and it'll work out around 40 or 50 million quid. The buyback clause to City is 40 mil. So they're going to want at least 40 mil for him if they sell him now, Southampton. So let's assume 40. So 40 mil, 60 on Havertz. And I've seen so many people, by the way, so many people that are sitting there saying, oh, but Havertz can play as the left CM. Cool. Well, if Havertz is playing where Granit Xhaka was playing, yeah, we're going to concede more goals next season than we did this. So you're telling me we've got Zinchenko and Havertz on that left side. Good luck with that. That's not going to go very well next season. Yeah, not going to go very well. Yeah, Havertz has got no physicality. He's got half-decent first touch. That's about it. Yeah, his passing's not that good. His finishing's woeful. He scored 19 Premier League goals in 3 years. Not very good, is it? Yeah, and nah. And the mad thing as well is if we do let Thomas Partey go, you're telling me that we're going to go with a brand new spanking double pivot in midfield. So we're going to bin off the guy that was arguably our best player last season. Some people say Odegaard and Saka, Martinelli, whatever. Yeah, Thomas Partey for 3/4 at least of that season, yeah, was absolutely top class. Yeah, and listen, I'm open to binning most of these players, but at the same time, you've got to go out there and get something that's better. Is Lavia better? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure he is. I don't think he is. One season. And now we're bidding Thomas Partey off for Lavia, according to the reports that are out there. Yeah, if we were going to get Caicedo and Rice, different story. Different story. But again, our backups would be Jorginho and El Neni. And how is it that we're looking to maybe bin this guy off, but El Neni's still at the club? Make that make sense. Jorginho's still going to be here. Make that make sense. Like, that was just a stopgap, right? But now he'll stay here until the end of his contract. Yeah, it's like there is no plan at Arsenal. Why has there not been a second bid for Declan Rice yet? Everyone's saying the bid's imminent, 101 million, the bid's imminent. All I've heard is that all week. Well, where's the bid then? Yeah, and then that get rejected as well. You know, the first bid for Kai Havertz got rejected. The first bid, if we're going for Lavia, will get rejected. Why don't we just ask them what they want and pay it? How about that? That way you don't enter into a bidding war, which is what the club don't want to do because they've got no negotiation skills. Got no negotiation skills whatsoever. We don't want to get into a bidding war. Why? Because you don't back yourself. That's why. You don't trust yourself to be able to close a deal when multiple other football clubs are in from. I remember, I think it was Endrick who signed for Real Madrid. Yeah, and then went back on loan to the club that they signed him for 2 years. I think there was 50 clubs in for him. Real Madrid just went, how much do you want? Bosh, there's the money. You haven't paid the money, just blew everyone out the water. Because if you're paying the money, you get the player. Yes, hello, West Ham. How much do you want for Declan? Well, we want 101, 105, 110. We'll take 90 plus a player, but we want this player. Okay, cool. Sweet, job done. We'll do that. Cool, fantastic. Let's get all the paperwork done. That's it. Nobody else is getting a player then, are they? When you go, I'll give you 80. Make it make sense. Yeah, if you're selling a car, right? I'll give an example. If you're selling a car, I don't know, just to say a BMW, for example, and it's a couple of years old, 5 years old, 10 years, whatever it may be. Let's say that you put the car up for sale on a website, Auto Trader, whatever it may be. You put the car up for 20 grand. Yeah, 20 grand. It's all singing, it's all dancing. It's better than the car you've got, i.e. Granit Xhaka's the other car, because Declan Rice is better than Granit Xhaka. So it's better than the car you've got. Yeah, you go and bid for it. But you bid 14 for it, 14 grand. But they want 20. Now, your next door neighbour gets told that you like that car. He phones them up and says, give you 18. Job done. They're closest to it. Or they'll just go, bang, there's the money. It's exactly the same principle and premise in transfers. If you want to play it that badly, pay the money or as close to what they want. Don't go in with some Mickey Mouse bid that's way under. 100 million, 80 million. No. 100 million. Yeah, I'll give you 90. Yeah, I'll give you 90. Or I'll give you 80. Yeah, 85. Yeah, but we'll give you another 10 million in add-ons. Yeah, but make the add-ons realistic, not win the Champions League. We've never won it. If it was Chelsea putting that clause in there, then you could say, cool. But it's not. It's Arsenal that have never won it and been to one final. Like, it makes no sense. And this all comes back to Edu. It comes back to the board. It comes back to all of them. Yeah, they're all culpable. And if Mikel Arteta don't get his transfer targets this summer, he should be calling the club out. But he won't, because he is the little puppet on the string. Yeah, and he's just going to keep his job and do his best. All the stories about him being linked to PSG are doing the rounds. Good one, mate. Yeah, good one. He was linked to Barcelona earlier this season. He's now linked to PSG. And then in the report that I see about his link to PSG, Arsenal are looking to give him a new contract. So what they've done, Arsenal, is very smart. So I know how this works. They've put a story out there saying that PSG wanted him, but Arsenal are looking to give him a new contract. So they're testing the water to see whether everyone's happy that he gets a new contract. So they link him to PSG. And everyone's like, oh my God, he was going to go to PSG, but he's rejected us. He wants to stay at Arsenal. He's loyal. Yeah, mad brainwashing. And people don't understand. This all comes from the club. This all comes from the club. These puppets that put these stories out there are working solely for the clubs. Yeah, they're working for the clubs. Yeah, and they'll get their little interview with Josh, or they'll get their little interview, or they get a bit of breaking news about Thomas Partey signing, like Charlie Boy Watts did. Like, round and round and round we go. Yeah, at the end of the day, this football club has signed absolutely nobody as of yet. Nobody. But Declan Rice gave his word. So I expect Declan Rice. Why haven't we got it done? The window's been open for 4 days. Why haven't we got it done? We could have got it done before the 4 days. In fact, it took us 15 days to bid. Yeah, from when the final finished to when we actually put a bid in, it took us 15 days. So now 19 days after that final. Is it 19 days? When was the final? Can't remember. Maybe it's 2 weeks. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, it's double digits. I think the final was on the 7th, so it's 11 days. My bad. 11 days. 11 days later, we're still not signed Declan Rice. Why? He wants to come. He's given his word. We want him. They want the money. They're happy for him to leave. He's happy to leave. We're happy to get him. Just pay the money then. It's the only thing that is stopping this deal is us. But anyway, all have a wonderful evening. I will be back again tomorrow with 3 uploads. Late night last night. So I've had a long lay-in and an afternoon nap, which is why you've only got one. But anyway, I'm going to go and watch Spain against Croatia. We'll have a wonderful evening. I'll be back again tomorrow. 3 uploads on here, 2 on Lee Reacts. Go and sub to Lee Reacts. Thumbs up. Share the content around. Subscribe. Super chats down below. Adios.